It's time for the weekly wrap-up. Your host, as always, Albert Perkins. Now, if you love Nintendo news, you're going to love what we have for this week, because this week's news was absolutely dominated by Nintendo. Let's get it! As I mentioned previously this week, there is an astonishing amount of news regarding Nintendo. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right on into the news that we have for this week, the week of August 29th, 2014. Be forewarned, this first topic does have a few spoilers for the game Super Smash Bros. So if you are a little bit leery of finding out the roster of Super Smash Bros., then you might want to go somewhere else, because I'm about to go ahead and just blow it up right here. So yeah, on August 19th, a poster on an anonymous message board went ahead and published what he claimed were leaked screenshots from the 3DS version of Super Smash Bros. Check this out. One of those screenshots shown here shows what very well could be the full roster for the final game. What's more compelling is some of these characters have not even been revealed yet. Want more proof? Well, on the 25th, someone posted on YouTube videos of the new characters in action in the game. YouTube has since removed the videos, but the leak was already viral by that point, as it showed characters like Bowser Jr. fighting on the 3DS version of the game. Other characters on the select screen that you just previously saw include Shulk, the protagonist from the Xenoblade series, who was actually confirmed this week by a Nintendo Direct, and also, last but not least, the Duck Hunt dog. Yes, the Duck Hunt dog. Oh! Smash Bros. Is set for release here coming up on October 3rd for the 3DS, and later this holiday season on the Wii U. Speaking of Nintendo Direct, Nintendo held one this week and announced not one, but two Nintendo 3DS handheld devices. Now these devices will be a lot faster with bigger screens and longer battery life. The new Nintendo 3DS has a new analog pad called the C-Stick. Shout out to the Nintendo 64. And it also comes in black and white. The new Nintendo 3DS XL comes in metallic blue and metallic black. The gamepad itself for the new Nintendo 3DS sports plenty of color and revamped face buttons, which actually strike a resemblance to the original Super NES controller. The power button and the touchpad have been moved to the front of the device, while the screen itself adjusts automatically based on the lighting in the room. Finally, the primary function of the 3DS, 3D mode, has also been improved. The new Nintendo 3DS is equipped with an NFC reader on the bottom of the screen, which allows players to use amiibo toys on the screen itself to use on the portable device. Nintendo has already announced using these amiibo toys on the upcoming Smash Bros. And will undoubtedly use them on other games as well. The new Nintendo 3DS devices are set for release on October 11th in Japan. There is no release date yet set for North America. Nintendo seems to be having a lot of success on the sales of the Nintendo 3DS, so hopefully these sales will start to slowly rub off on the Wii U, for their sales have been absolutely abysmal. We'll have to see what happens. Stay tuned. Some more Nintendo 3DS news. One of the most popular games on the Nintendo Store is coming to the 3DS. Nintendo announced that Ultimate NES Remix will be coming on December 5th for just $30. Some features include regional online leaderboards, rapid fire challenges, and matchups from 16 classic Nintendo titles, and a championship mode. NES Remix has been quite successful for the Wii U, and there's no question Ultimate NES Remix will do just fine on the 3DS when it releases in time for the holidays this year. It's nice to see Nintendo holding on to their nostalgic value that the company holds true, that has been so popular all these years. And what would Nintendo news be without some unfortunate sad news coming from the company? It seems like every time a lot of positive press comes, something negative comes out as well. Nintendo of Europe confirmed this week that over 300 staff members will lose their jobs by the end of this month. European jobs are to be outsourced as an as-needed basis. Nintendo stated that it felt it was necessary to release some agency workers who had been working in translation and testing activities looking to increase flexibility and cost efficiency in the long term. I personally wish nothing but the best for all the workers who are set to be let go. Good luck to you all. And that wraps up the weekly wrap-up for this week. We appreciate you guys tuning in as always. For more Nintendo news and other video game related news, make sure you keep it locked right here on 8-Bit Fix. Also be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right here on this page and subscribe to the weekly wrap-up. I'm Edward Perkins, and you have been wrapped up. We'll see you next week. Have a great week.